Okay, so we're setting up an indoor worm bin in the aeroponics room because winter is coming. So I've carefully taken some scoops of worms, decomposing food, castings, you know, some wood chips. Basically just some material from the tub that I'm going to use for our smaller indoor setup, which is just going to be in like a Rubbermaid tub indoors. And the rest of these worms and all this material, all this castings, is going to be taken out and used in the forest garden. So hopefully I can do that sometime in the next week before temperatures really just start to drop. And that'll give the worms an opportunity to dive down into the earth where they'll be insulated, they'll be protected from the winter, and they'll have a better chance of surviving. And they'll also, benefit our plants and just become part of the garden. Because if they stayed in this worm tub, their chance of survival is pretty much zero. We get temperatures as low as negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is negative 40 Celsius. And this tub is not at all insulated. It's above ground, so they'll really have no chance. Supposedly the cocoons can survive freezing, but I'm basically going to take out all of this material, which is mostly finished anyway, and distribute it around plants in the forest garden. But these worms are going to go and live indoors, and we're going to keep feeding them. So the weather's been pretty wicked lately, but temperatures are still above freezing for the most part. Just barely dropping below freezing on some mornings, and that's not really a problem. There's enough mass within this tub that they're surviving, and there's also enough decomposition, heat, so they're okay for now. But as soon as temperatures start to really be steadily below freezing, then I really got to make sure that all this material and all the worms are out of there so that they have a good chance of surviving. So I'm going to head over to the aeroponics room where we're going to start setting up our smaller worm farm indoors that will hopefully be able to sustain through the winter. So here's our aeroponics room, nice and warm, climate controlled through the winter. And here's our two tubs. So the worms are going to be in this tub. There'll be holes drilled in the bottom so that the leachate can drain out into this clear tub. And the worms will be in here with some burlap covering them, and possibly a lid on top with holes drilled for aeration. And we're going to be assembling this in about 10 or 15 minutes. But we're assembling it with students, and I can't really share on social media the students. So
a couple more. Wash your hand though, okay? You're good, but just wash it.
I like that one that's right in the middle.
Yeah. They're very sad. There's like marker on this one. Yeah, like that's fine. Marker's okay. We just put the stickers on the tape gum, but markers. I'll trade you. Yeah. We're gonna spread that into little pieces. Yeah. Nice.
Avocado pit.
Ooh, avocado pit.
Yeah, you see those ones?
So yeah, you can add a bunch so we can trade.
Dump it.
We're just scooping.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And it talks about worms, and it's like there's ocean worms, there's earthworms, there's gummy worms. Yeah, nice little gentle shake, maybe. Yeah. Try and get it in the bucket. Let's look it up. Let me know when. Yeah, so they've been living in here and thriving somehow.
Is it like big ones or little ones?
There's some big ones on the bottom.
Oh, you can get it really close, like you're really watching.
Yeah.
And they didn't get to see all of the